Hi and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you common uses, common examples of Countif formula. So this is a basic tutorial of Countif, and let's begin with example 1. So counting text. So basically, I'm showing you that the Countif can be used in counting all the text within a list here. So for example, I wanted to count all the threes here in the list. I'm just gonna write count if, and then the range will be this range, the given list, comma. Now the criteria will be the 3 here, which is in reference on this cell. Close it and that's it. So the count of 3 is 6, and take note that the word here, the text here is not case sensitive. Now the second thing on counting text is involving two criteria. So if you're using COUNTIF, you can do a formula like this. So in this case, you wanted to count the threes as well as the ones. So you have to have the range here, comma, the criteria is, let's first work on the 3, and then you just add another countif here, now working on the ones. Same criteria, same range here, but the criteria is 1. And the answer will be 9. So that's in the list there are 9 counts of in total of threes and ones. So that's it. Now the second example, the second set of examples here are counting numbers. So that's very common for countif. So for example here you wanted to count all the 27. So that's basically a number equal to 27. So you just need to have count if, and then this is the range, comma, and just refer to your criteria, which is in this case 27, and that's it. You have 227 in the list. Now, if it involves operators like greater than, less than, or is not equal, you can basically just copying it and then change this reference here. And you can just refer this text here. This is a text because it includes an operator. And the count if can read that. Now another example of the same thing, counting this all numbers that are greater than 27. Just gonna paste it here. So this is the range, comma, sorry, this is the range, comma. Now the criteria here, you can just have a quote here and put the greater than operator on that, and then add an ampersand to connect this 27 here, to connect your criteria. So it's the same thing, it returns the same value. Now uh, another way is to just write, this is the range, comma, write the whole criteria within the formula without any cell reference, like this. So that's it. It returns the same value. That's the 3 way of doing that. So it's basically the same thing here. I'm gonna lock this part, also this part, and this part. Now it's basically the same thing here. You just if it is less than, you just change the greater than sign here into less than. So that's it. It's the same thing. That's really based on your requirement, and it's also the same thing if this is not equal. If you're referring to that is not equal, that's the same thing here. Just change the operator, and that's it. It returns the same value. Now let's move on to this example here, counting numbers in between numbers. For example, in this case, you're counting those numbers that are 25 to 49 in this case, because the limits are less than 50 and then less than 25. So to do that, we're gonna write countif here. Now this is our range, comma. Now let's work on the higher limit, which is those numbers that are less than 50 in the list. And then you deduct those numbers, the lower limit. This is the range, and then just basically refer on the lower limit, which is those numbers that are less than 25. So you're basically getting all the numbers that are less than 50 and then deduct all the numbers that are less than 25. And that's basically the range here is 25 to 49. Now that's different if you use like greater than or equal to 25 and greater than or equal to 50. In this case, the 50 is included now, and the 25 here is not included. So that's it. Now, if you wanted to include the 25, again, just don't put equal sign on that. So that's 25 to 50. So be careful on using this operator. But the thing here is just deduct the lower limit from the higher limit. Now, the last example here is to count the numbers and then get the percent out of the total. So to do that, of course, count if again, and in this case, this is the range, comma, and then the criteria here is all 27. We wanted to count all the 27 in the list, and then divide it using the total numbers here. So in this case, we're using count A, and the count A will return, let me close it here, that's 17%. And the count if here, we're counting the 27, it returns 2. That's there are two 27 in the list, while the count A here returns, no, that F4, 12. And the 12 here represent this, not including the blank cell. Now, if in a rare case, you wanted to get the percentage including the blank cells, the proposed formula for that is, of course, count if again here, and then comma, and then the criteria is 27, then divide it with the number of rows. Use the rows formula for that, and it will return you 15% because the rows here now return a value of 13 because it includes now, this is 12, all the cells here with values plus the blank cells. So that's it. That's how you can get percentage of the count just in case it is needed. And that's it. I'm finished here. I'm done. If you're liking my videos, you can subscribe in my channel, and see you next time, and thanks.